killed over and over again. We definitely
live. There we go.
Things like that. And even though
turn
Infectious
this
took
down
that
a little
win,
bit.
I got to give a
What's
big
up,
shout out
everyone?
to Phils for the work that they've been putting in. Not only in the, I say they because they got a lot.
Let
of
me know
folks,
your
Four
guesses
Phils, 1, 2, 3, 4.
for the Street Fighter. We got
never
what,
actually
30
noticed
minutes.
that where you said,
No,
that's fire.
yeah.
That's fire.
But like the Four Phils on some real stuff has been working out in the salt mine leagues. You know, week after week we see them in those tournaments fighting the best of the UK with the character that has not been put on the map until they came with that play. So Four Phils, even though they lost, I got to give them big ups to get this far to fight someone like Infectious. But back to Infectious though, that Ken was looking slick, and there was still more in the tank. I feel like for Infectious in that match, but that just shows you how strong he is as a competitor in terms of learning the game and understanding and how to manipulate people.
For me, it was match 4. I don't think that's anybody's surprise.
Yeah, for sure. Gust, big Gust.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching Gust Honda. I also really enjoy watching Nash. It's a rare treat to see that character, even with the buffs. It's just not terribly common.
What games
And
y'all think it's going to be?
That, Ronaldinho got up there.
It's either going to be on
played very well,
Capcom
I
Cup
think,
or
in
this
many
side. I got
ways,
both
but
things up.
Gust
What game do
had
you think
such
is
great
going to be for the
offense.
final
He had
game?
some great reads. I do think there were some times where Ronaldinho.
I think it's going to be Street Fighter 6, honestly.
have, and Gus made it through. But, I'm just happy
There
to
goes
see
that.
my Honda brethren out there having some success.
Hey, don't do that. That's mean.
He played really, really well.
He played really
Gus
well.
did play well.
He did.
Yeah.
All
I'm memeing.
Let's go to day 3. Oh, that's today.
Huh, I wonder where my favorite match is going to be.
I don't know. Let me just recap the ones we've had so far. Again, we haven't yet hit that final one. Phenom won 5-1.
What y'all think it's going to be? Because I'm very curious. Is it going to show on Capcom Cup?
5-0
Or it's going to show
Brian F.
on
Mr. Crimson won 5-0 over Kill
on
Zero.
the
And then Chris CCH won 5
on the Capcom site.
Nephew.
We got
Higuchi
According to this, we got this.
over Mago, and then as we just saw in an extremely close last round set, Punk took it 5-4 over.
Since what?
Nephew, I feel like I probably know which one's not your favorite. But which one was your favorite?
Yeah, I'm probably going to steal everyone else's favorite match for this one. I'm going to go with Punk versus
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
mean,
say,
yeah,
like, we don't
Let's
have
refresh
to
the clock,
give our
too.
opinions on this. We
It's
know
getting
the fucking
close.
items.
It was
really.
It's
Okay.
actually scary. It says an hour, but we technically got
Yeah, it was
30
just so
minutes
close.
left.
Every time they play, it
Like,
just
literally.
feels like there's so much adaptation from game to game. Every set is so close, and the matchup isn't so good for Karen and Punk. Punk had to switch to the Cammy, and he was able to close it out with a drill that I wasn't even sure was going to work at the end.
Man, it's kind of rough looking at all of these, but I think I'm going to go with Rob TV versus Brian F.
Oh.
I just feel like the Karen player, no, seriously. Mine would have been Punk versus Idom. But with that not being the one, I'm going to actually have to go with Higuchi versus Mago. Higuchi played ridiculous, actually. I want to make sure I just bring it one specific moment, like as far as his defense. He switched up his options just so well, but there's this one spot where on the Giles wake up, Mago goes for a jump light kick to put himself in the corner, but you do that because the flash kick is going to whiff, and if he blocks it, he doesn't have charge to do another flash kick. But my man actually V-shifted the jump light kick just to get out of there. So I actually think that Higuchi is a ridiculous goblin. If we had like a regular team,
You can come back in this game versus Monopoly. That's the other
Anything
difference.
stand out to you guys?
Just to briefly kind of say it, so Reichman's Barnett, oh my gosh, it's like a tongue twister saying his name, my apologies. So his match with Phenom was really, really good because in their CPT Grand Finals, we did see that Reichman's Barnett won against Phenom when he did the switch where he played Cody and then Nicole.
Greg, here's your final
It
bets.
just
What do you
didn't
think the
quite
final
work out
game is going to
for
be,
him.
Greg?
Final
Then
bets.
The season finals, we
got
randomly saw
20
him
minutes
play
left.
Bison, and it was actually really cool to see because he has so
You think it's
many
Street Fighter
characters
6
under
too?
his belt. And Reichman's Barnett, he
Well,
is
no,
like
yeah. And this is the
Like,
same
he's
thing they did when
literally
they
not
announced
like
Street Fighter
he
5. It
was
was like
able
around
to go through,
Capcom Cup and everything.
It's all I gotta say. It better
I'm gonna
be
give
a
quick
fighting
easy.
game.
Mr. Crimson versus Kills You was a
It
fantastic
better
match,
be a
even though it
fighting
was
game.
wash.
If it's not, I'll
It
be
was for the
rude.
power of Sim. Why he's top.
Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. They didn't say they were going to announce it during Capcom Cup or not. That's the
All right,
thing.
well, look,
They didn't say.
we do have another match that's
All
coming
they
up.
said it
We do
was
have Daigo versus
going to be
Toronto. Here we go. Check out
happen in 6 days and the time clock. So,
I love
but I have Capcom
that
Cup
there are
and
players at
the site up
backstage.
just in
fact, there are
case.
players older than him. There's some players with the 4 in the tens digit who are still making.
But on
these
another
things
note,
happen.
Daigo Umehara
Fighting
versus
is moving into
Kawano
Awesome to have yet
and
again
season finals
from
of
the Japanese
Capcom Pro
FGC,
Tour though.
The
That's gonna be
old
hype.
guard versus the new guard. Nephew.
I'm watching on Twitch.
So I want to start off by saying that Kawano is
Do
like
Twitch.
one of my favorite.
Oh, Darrell
players. He's
spontaneously
so
goes.
fun to watch, and
Oh,
I think
Brandon
he's one of
jumped
the
on.
most creative and innovative players as well. Like Colleen's been out for I think 5 years now, and he's.
When did Brandon jump on?
Like, if you remember Japan #4 CPT when he did the sweep anti-air against Tokido as he was.
Oh, that was
up,
ridiculous.
That was just crazy. I've never even thought about doing that. On top of that,
Dog Starkers be cool. Rival school. This would be a cool time to announce rival school.
Ahead of him. Not only is he playing Daigo, who I feel like is his coach or like his mentor, kind of like he kind of was on Daigo's Street Fighter League team last season, and he's kind of taught him about Street Fighter.
Everyone's ready for it, man.
It's just a really hard matchup for Colleen as well, due to the fireball.
Yo, that actually be
Even
kind of lit.
when
I'll play
Colleen
that.
gets in through the fireball, a barrage of
All
fire,
jokes
he
aside,
still has his
Pokemon
speed
British
trigger
Street Fighter,
when
I'll
he's
play it.
around 70% life down, and he's able to
Whether
get
it's
out
real or
and
not.
make a boom activate or a sweep
I mean, it sounds silly.
twice, which is really hard to
Seeing Mutt Choke beat the crap out
I feel
Ryu, like
when
I'll
it
pay to
comes
see
this
that.
match, it's definitely, as Nephew said, it is an uphill battle for Kawano.
And Charizard seismic tossing
I
Ken.
feel like the stage is kind of set for him in some ways. When,
Could you imagine that
you
go?
look at the fact that
Seismic
these
toss.
storylines have been going on with Japan,
Wow.
of course, the
Catching
opening, the
Ken
young
Shoryuken
guys, we
DP.
just actually saw Higuchi beating Mago. So it's not like this is just lip service. The young guys are actually running stuff over there, and I feel like the thing that's rough though is the fact that outside of just the Guile versus Colleen matchup being rough, this is also prep time Daigo. Daigo does not typically lose long sets. I would argue that he is the best player of all time when it comes to long sets. I don't know if we haven't even seen him lose one. I don't know if 1st to 5 would count as that to you guys, but I definitely think that's tough. I don't think that Daigo is ready quite yet to hand over that baton. I think he is still in tip-top shape, as we've seen with him even qualifying for this event. So definitely a rough one. I think a rough draw for Kawano.
Nope.
But I
can't play right now because the computer I need to play. I'm playing. I'm watching something on it.
Tokido and Kimono Michi. He comes back in the CPT with a brand new strategy and smokes Tokido. So it's definitely going to be a good match.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just kind of like thinking back where
Is that the buff guy with the long hair?
Daigo, he won Japan 3, right?
Yeah.
And then Kawano won Japan 4. So obviously both players qualifying. But then I remember from their recent CPT set where they were in grand finals, didn't Kawano reset the bracket though?
He did.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Right.
Yep.
I know who you're
Yep.
talking
So
about.
when he reset the bracket, he was able to take over Daigo. I believe it was 3-2.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
right.
sure.
Sure
Oh,
it
okay,
was. I think it was.
Okay, so it was just really cool to see because these young stars rising up to the top and seeing that they're taking
We're so
over,
close.
the OGs like
This
Daigo
this
and
thing.
Tokido
We're
and
so
everyone else
close.
So it's just really cool to see. But again,
15
Daigo, he's very
minutes
focused, he's very headstrong.
left. What's up, Aiden?
We don't see him
How's
losing
it going?
like that at all.
What's your
So
guesses
I am
for the game for
really
tonight?
hoping Kawano is still consistent from
What's
the
your
grand
guess?
finals match with them, or if Daigo
You don't know.
had something up his sleeve and was able to execute this today.
I do think that there's one thing.
No.
Kawano is that
I don't think it's going to be. It would be cool if it was. I don't think it's going to be Tekken versus Street Fighter, honestly.
I feel like he didn't believe in his Colleen. He switched to Vega, and I'm sorry if that's
Like,
what
it's
makes me
either,
watch.
if it's, I'll
But he
say
had
Street
different
Fighter 6
characters
is the
that
easy
would
pick.
be, proficient.
The close picks that could be off is a Marvel vs. Capcom game,
But
whether it's the
I
collection
feel like
or
things that strike him down,
or a new one.
moments
Or
like
the
that,
other choice
he was able to
is
just get that
the
win.
lower
Get
picks
momentum and
would
stuff
be
like
rival
that,
schools
that
or Project Justice 2.
inspiring him just grow hotter and hotter, and that may be the determiner.
And Dogstalkers, yeah, Dogstalkers.
But we'll have
Nice
to- I
ad.
can't wait for
A
it.
lot of people say it might be a Dogstalkers game. That would be something to make everyone's mouth drop.
Let's go to
Darkstalkers would be the one, too.
We have Vicious and Tasty Steve.
Dogs are Capcom owns Darkstalkers.
Thank everybody involved in the production side of things. Everybody
That's what I said.
in from around
I said that earlier. That's the second pick. Like either the collection from Marvel vs. Capcom or
to be honest, this is all put up for you. But one specific
or
a big highlight for Blue
or a new one. Especially since they messed up the last one.
The premier Honda player in this studio exclusively. But for the most part,
That would be good.
Nice.
pivoted
That'd be
himself
awesome.
at the drop of a
I
dime
mean,
from a
now that
to this exhibition.
Now that
players
Microsoft
done a phenomenal
owns
job
like
in their
Activision
brand.
Blizzard now, you can technically see like Banjo Kazooie fight Fulgor, and you can see Orkin fight the Lich King and nonsense.
We cannot forget the faded, the great.
No, that won't happen.
Did beat
Now that Disney owned Marvel, DC versus Marvel definitely not gonna happen.
related to my bro Lupe Fiasco, but get your facts straight, Rob TV. Don't be up here. Put some respect on my man's name. I know you love Daigo and everything. And
Yeah, you know what's funny? Right now, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with just the simple fact of the way Marvel's owned by Disney. Disney does not like sharing things, period. Especially now more than ever, they don't.
But all jokes aside,
And Disney owns them, so it's like.
Really made a light into himself of the character that he's played, or excuse me, the person that he is as a player now. He's coming to
That's part of it, but now the bigger argument is just Disney on their
not
end.
only in Japan but around the world. So we're gonna see it how it plays out. Daigo versus Kawano. It's gonna be a bloodbath for sure.
First of 5. That's what's on the line.
Okay, here's Capcom Cup guys.
Final exhibition.
Mentioned Banjo Killer Instinct. Yeah, he be like, duh.
Final. And like
He be Ultra.
still an innovator of the character Kawano in this co-link.
They got who else they got? Now they got
Damage as well.
they got
Again, Daigo's doing a great job of switching
Go.
up between the normal usage and the Sonic Boom usage, right? He's not afraid, even after taking that back right now,
Activision. What else
still able
IPs
to
they
go
got? They
from
got.
again,
Now they
just
bought
being
Activision.
able
They
to
got
go
what
in
else?
hand
What
as
other
well.
IPs
He's
they got?
slowly trying to slice Daigo's activity.
They got. We know they got. They got
It's not
the
working
Blizzard
out so far.
titles. So that means so what other games? What other games follow Activision Blizzard? Dark Souls, right?
Really trying to like hold his ground, but
I mean not Dark. No, not Dark Souls. Sorry.
really committing to
Diablo,
the
right?
and not giving a chance for Kawano to kind of walk.
we can
into
see
the corner.
Diablo
Although he is there,
fight
look at the life
Gargos.
kind of going away.
Killer
But Daigo. On the fence now, on the ropes now. There's the activation by Kawano and that.
Yeah, Banjo Kazooie can fight.
Trigger is on board for
Idle.
Daigo. Any sort of hit is leading to big damage, or even getting himself out of the situation. There's a hit. How many times has he confirmed that for the
Oh my
W?
goodness,
Well, guess
Daigo
what?
Umahara.
Oh.
Yo!
Sonic!
Yo! Umahara!
God, somebody! Oh, he did a throw!
He did go! He pulled a Vince.
That was the first round.
Yo.
Jesus. That was the first round. Let's go. That was the first round.
What is happening? How much was just spent on the table? 2 critical arts back.
No, we're still here. We're we're talking about Capcom Cup right now.
I saw that. I turned around to see if he was doing.
That was hot. That's what I'm talking about. Really gets the blood pumping, you know?
That's owned by Capcom. Yeah, that can happen. But man, it's not that popular for them to make money. That's the thing. Like Star Gladiator or Plasma Sword, which is technically the second game, would be a good game. It just comes down to like, I would love to see it, but it's not a popular game to the point where like, oh my goodness. Yeah, because now we're in an era where Capcom definitely doesn't have the money to try things, and they're afraid to try things for the American audience. So it's like, it's weird.
Watch out for that. Escaping the throw yet again. Daigo now. He has an opportunity to get his hit confirmed. It's a trigger. That could have been it. It could have been a dire straight. Kawano won it.
Wow, the anti-air sweep from Daigo. Oh my God. Oh man. Kawano up around.
That's possible. That's a possibility. Because Akira came back from rival schools in Street Fighter 5. That's definitely a possibility.
One round apiece.
That's the one we were guessing.
We're going to a third round. Only CA available for Kawano at this point.
That's not a Capcom game. That's somebody else, but they can get the IP to do it.
Aged years right now.
Jojo Bizarre is big enough to do it
It'll never show though.
right now.
It'll never show. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Oh.
Jesus. Okay.
Yo, Tatsunoko versus Capcom, a second one? Oh man, that's. I mean Tatsunoko versus Capcom wrote the framework for Basic Mario versus Capcom 3 and Infinite. So, I mean that would be cool, but I don't know. Greg, how did that game didn't do that well in sales? Did it? Tatsunoko versus Capcom didn't do that well, did it? Tatsunoko versus Capcom, they didn't do good in sales.
It's been so difficult, I guess. For Daigo.
Yeah, only a Wii. They didn't do that good in sales, did it? It was a Wii exclusive, right? Yeah.
pick.
It was
though.
fun though. That game was super
I've
fun.
seen the scenario before. If he gets this snap on the Sonic Boom, he's gonna confirm it.
There it is.
Shoot.
Dash up.
Okay, maybe not to confirm, but he still gets an option out of
Shoot.
there. Now he gets to play offense.
Oh, wow. Looking for the
Oh,
vanity
no!
step jump.
Oh, no,
There's the jump from
that's another
Kawano.
possibility.
Not
Power
gonna
Stone's a
be the end of
possibility.
it, but this is trouble.
Especially with the
Oh,
next
yeah,
set of
last kick.
You gotta
costumes
remember who I
or
am.
Power Stone costumes in the
Behind
game
baby boom
for Street
and
Fighter
the
5 right
front
now.
kick jab to check the walk. That
Like
was
it's
very,
there's a lot of stuff that
because
adds up
Daigo
to
was not
this.
going to be close enough to get a full conversion at that point. Eating that boom with that little
Guys,
bit of
we have
life,
10 minutes
leading to
left.
the jab, gives the round to Kawano. First game.
10
not because
minutes
it was
left, Brandon.
easy,
Oh, Brandon's
it
back.
was
What's
a
up?
full 3-round count for that first game, but it's going to Kawano.
See what happens if Daigo happened to block that. I think that would have been just fine for Daigo,
Yep.
either way. But the fact that Kawano made that split-second decision to take that risk, that was super, super clutch. It happened to work out in his favor.
I think we have a better chance of Product Justice than Power
Daigo
Stone,
had blocked that
honestly,
crouching jab.
based on what
I think he
happened
would've
recently.
converted too much off of that. It's really hard to tell determining the space. Like maybe he could have gotten a sweep, but there was a lot of I feel
Yeah,
blocks.
like based on I'm going based on what has happened this year and what they have shown in games that Capcom's done. Like I said, you remember Akira the girl? Remember Akira the girl you used to like playing Project Justice? She's in Street Fighter 5 right now.
Keep legit just spamming the jab, and it kind of fits the same way. But this time in a kind of higher.
I guess Brandon's trying to fix his stuff.
Mind sense, right? Like,
No,
they
Brandon's.
have
I
to
think
make the
either
call out.
he's talking
It
to
makes sense.
Josh or he's
Kawano
trying to
can
fix one of
make
the
the right
things.
call there. A really good read against Daigo. Can begin the first game. Low forward check already. More so of the movement against Daigo. Cannot move forward, hence why he's been kind of chilling in this corner.
10
A good
more-
amount
we
of
got
these
9 more
games so
minutes.
far, but it's okay with him.
9 more
He can
minutes,
chuck these
guys.
booms all day if he needs to.
And these trades are not going in Daigo's favor. Just heavy buttons on heavy buttons. Gets the EX this time around, knocked down in the corner. A jab for the walk back on Kawano. V shift. Still got the hit. So much range on the V break, on the V shift break right there.
So intimidating.
Yeah, everyone been saying the same thing, and the only reason why they're saying that because
Trying to force the point of keeping Daigo contained, but still-
What if this is just a giant, massive troll?
listen,
The way Capcom track record's been, I definitely, I would not be surprised.
I'll be very pissed off, but I'll say this, a lot of people will be pissed off, and I'm not saying that as a fighting game fan. A lot of people be pissed off if it's a troll. Like if they announce something like, oh, Resident Evil DLC, Resident Evil 4 HD, and something stupid like that, I'll be like, what the heck? But right now, all the stars align into a fighting game. Capcom Cup's going on right now. This is like the final match of the night. It can either show up on here on the site, which I got them both prepped, just so y'all know. And then not about what 2 months ago, Capcom when they announced the final DLC for Street Fighter 5, they were like, we're gonna be here real soon.
This is as soon as it gets.
I can't believe Daigo was still recovering from whatever it was. Whoop,
Actually, you joke about the Mega Man game,
by the icicle.
but there's been a whole thing that may be a Mega Man thing too.
Don't play that sound,
But
Mega Man. I dare you.
but it all depends if they show it on Capcom Cup or not, though. That's the whole thing.
Getting caught off guard with
It depends on that.
real slip.
It's so debatable.
Daigo starting to go back to further range. Oh, wow. Didn't have enough time and commits to the EX right there. A little faster start of Kawano. Not going to have time to react.
So debatable.
You know he was looking for the EX vanity step to get through. That's what you want to do. Change up that pace just to throw him off your
Oh my
trail.
goodness, we
Block
got
on the jump
7
in.
minutes. I haven't been this hyped in a long time, guys, for
Man,
something to come
Looking
out.
for a dash from the V skill.
The discipline. Daigo does get opened up at the very last end of that V trigger. Not going to be a big deal, though. What a time to get out of the corner and get a conversion off those lights. One throw will do it, and he definitely
Into a
does
grab.
it.
I knew he was
already
gonna go
know.
into a grab.
Dunker.
The Daigo special.
Same scenario. That had to be the option. Excellent choice there from Daigo.
And Daigo's like 40-something years old now. He doesn't even look like it.
Critical alert on deck. Watch out.
He doesn't even look like he's 40 years old
Daigo
every
was
time I
reluctant
look
to
at
throw those booms out because of the fact that Kawano has meter. He can't
That's
break
that
through
good
those, but up
genes.
close, it's a lot harder to tell. Just
Oh,
like
there
that.
it is. There it is. Back throw. This is
He's like the
good
oldest top
for
player in
Daigo.
FGC
Not
right
a
now,
lot
though,
to
right?
work with.
Oh,
Oh,
anti-air
flash kick.
As far as
The
that play
idea.
constant, I'm not talking
Back
about like
throw. Here we
I was
go.
vying or
Kawano.
nothing like that,
Anti-air
right?
sweep. He just did it again. Nephew talked about that.
Yeah, I think he's like the oldest player right now in the FGC right now.
Anti-air sweep to EX Parabellum, gets the stage carry, and Daigo still stuck in the corner.
Oh
Not
my
that
God.
other one, but back to the other side. What a whip punish. EX Parabellum not done yet, but this situation is getting dire. For a throw not dead. One more could do it, though.
EX flash
3
kick.
for 3. Flash kicks for Daigo.
Oh,
Gets
no.
the hit.
Oh, my
Activation of the
goodness.
V trigger.
He's
This
not
is not
dead.
death. But this situation is not good to get through. No.
No, we cannot. There's too many booms in place.
12 o'clock.
No.
The anti-air, nice and easy. Kawano keeping his cool, crouching, heavy.
Yeah, it says
punch.
1 hour because they don't have
Again,
30-minute time
Daigo
periods in between, just
overcommitting
hour
to an
time
action
periods. Does
where
that
he
make
thought
sense?
He had the read against Kawano in terms.
Because I've been watching for the past couple
Kawano
days. There's
still
no 30
pulling
minutes
out
in
the
between.
surprises.
Just
Not too much of a big one, honestly, because I think he was more than ready to see that Daigo was going to do something wild to try to seal it.
Yeah, you can talk about like the range, right? Like Conan has these great buttons to keep you honest, right? And we've also seen the confirms to Parabellum, and a lot of times those EX Parabellums gave a lot, whether it be corner carry, whether it just be damage. Really did make Daigo second guess some of the buttons he was putting out there while they were fighting that neutral.
Right.
Still goes the way of Kawano. I believe that's 2-0 right now, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not wrong, it could be at 2-0 at this point in the set. First to 5 still, Daigo has his work cut out for him. And the long set is
5
definitely
more
typically his
minutes
strength.
remaining.
So seeing him in this situation, I would love to see what happens next.
Oh.
But it's only 5 games. That means 3 more games,
Oh.
and Daigo's out of there.
Can we mention the fact that we've only had 2 sets really go the wire? It was Punk and IDOM, and then NL versus Infiltration so far.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of wild. I don't want it to happen with this set.
I definitely
I mean, no,
don't.
sorry. I would love for this to go to the wire. Excuse me.
I was about to say, okay.
No 5-0s, please. Ugh. Forward throw
Don't.
now.
what?
Daigo in trouble, stuck in this corner.
Is that a
Kyle
Capcom
trying
game?
to fight his way out.
I think it's
That back
Capcom.
fist so out on top
Is
of
it?
it.
Anti-air there, just the last second.
Okay, jumps out this time.
There's a new movie coming back out.
Straight, not going to find his mark. Lively
There's
just
a trailer for
slightly
it.
in favor of Daigo. There's the activation on block, still ready for the throw. Oh,
A lot
wow.
of time to spear, past the Sonic Boom. Excellent decision making from
No,
Kawano.
no.
Creating some space for himself in case the Sonic Boom comes. And look at that, Daigo with a big interruption. Yet again,
It
here
did
comes
get
the boom
re-released not
to
too long
move
ago.
down.
That and
and close the
Align,
gap.
some of the 2 hardest games that ever come out
Oh
for
my
the movie.
god. Oh, another one.
Still has V.
Oh my god, you tried
So
to jump on
it's
it.
not like it hasn't happened before.
The future.
But they can't
You know,
re-release it themselves.
Brian F. has
Disney
made a
has to
very
do
clear
it, which
point that
basically what happened.
sometimes Giles would overextend and throw out these baby booms to get their offense going. Kawano had that read. He thought he was going to do that against Daigo and get this anticipation going against the Sonic Booms, but
4
Daigo
more minutes, guys.
is keeping it nice and patient.
Nice.
Like me looking at the countdown clock is like
Here's the
looking at
knockdown.
summer. Like when you
Jimmy in
know
the
you have
corner.
the
The last day of school and summer vacation,
there
and you
we
look at
go.
the,
I
the
know
clock
it
starts to
was
go
coming. Gets the
backwards.
knockdown
That's
this
exactly
time.
how I feel
Big
right now. You
Parabellum.
look at it, you're
There's
like,
the
oh, it's
throw.
going forward, and all of a sudden it's like,
Dash
ting, and you're like,
Do it again.
did that thing just go backwards?
Interruption here. Daigo
Start seeing crazy mental images.
Getting real close. Oh, wow. Clips the end of that vanity step.
I thought there was going to be a sweep at the end of that.
Catching the dash-ins right now. Kawano with the life lead, but it's starting to dwindle. Just to get through, that was a regular boom.
Perfect. Great space and good awareness from Kawano. There's the activation now. Daigo is looking to either do 2 things. Close the gap or push Kawano to the corner. And the
4
EX
for
flash
4.
kick instead.
Isn't that like a deal at Arby's or something? The 4 for 4?
Probably.
Oh. Oh, tried to get the throw, V-shift to get out of there, but your back is to the wall. Kawano, what are you going to do?
Mission accomplished. Daigo went at least from one corner to the other. Kawano now fighting back, swinging his way to create some of that space. Daigo's like, you want the space? I'll give it to you.
Was
Guess
this
what?
right now? It's
Press forward.
Capcom Cup.
Oh, he doesn't
Evil
do
Player
that.
just gets you
Kawano
up
has
to
full
speed.
meter.
At
Can't throw those booms.
it's Daigo versus Kawano, but
Such a scary
what we're
match.
waiting for, we're kind of killing time because we're not sure if it's going to show up here on the site.
This is
At
dangerous, and that's why
midnight,
it's
the
dangerous.
next
No
literally
meter
2
to
minutes
protect
from now,
yourself. And I saw
Capcom's supposed to be
Daigo
revealing something.
drop the 2 EX
We don't know what exactly, but it's supposed to be revealing something. We're assuming it's Street Fighter 6, but we're not sure. They catch you up to speed if you don't know, if you're not in the
Oh,
loop.
trades.
I announced it on
Yeah.
stream yesterday when we were streaming.
I'm in the Air Force. Chill out, okay?
Look at how much closer he is.
I think
How much
I announced
closer
this like
somebody
I don't no, you
is.
didn't even
He
show up
wants
yesterday.
to
I don't think
force
you even
Kawano
showed
to
up
press
yesterday.
these buttons
But-
and spend the meter. But guess what? It's off the confirm. Look at the damage and look at the OP
But the
scenario.
way it's
Forward
looking,
throw now. Watch out
I
for fear.
believe it's going to actually be on Capcom's
Started
site.
and just
Because
barely
you figure
made
this
it
is the
with-
best out
goes for
of
the
5
upside
match.
down kick. Kawano Brave
I don't think it's
hits
gonna be
the
shown on
target.
Capcom Cup. I
That
think it's gonna be
is
actually
the
shown
end
on
of
the site.
streak, but drops the combo. There's the activation on the block string. Daigo did take the bait, activates his own trigger. Wow, tried to get through there. That fast startup of the EX working out for Daigo. Jump in, boom, still there. Gets the throw. Daigo has a chance. The baby boom parade, backwards throwbot, but full CA on the table. Kawano is definitely in a position to
My
win.
God, that's all the way through. There's gonna be
We got one more
so
minute,
tired.
guys.
Kawano just needs a single hit to
One more minute.
Daigo just literally needs a hit that's medium or higher.
You gotta be careful with those booms at this rate, unless it's an EX, right? CA is on the table for Kawano. A hit confirm can take
Oh,
it.
even
A
more
forward
so.
throw. And now, oh,
What? God,
he goes back. He did it again?
You gotta be
Hey,
joking. We
even
gotta go.
Daigo's off camera. He's like, bro, I can't believe that. Even he's like, oh my God. Even he was like, yo, bro.
That's 5 for 6. That's 5 for 6. I'm no mathematizer. But those are some really good percentages. No, all jokes aside, that was the gutsiest EX
He
flash kick
literally
could have
just blocked it. He literally just blocked in the exact same scenario.
He said that in an interview during Street Fighter League. He's like, you know, I've noticed myself that once I've let at least one EX flash kick rock and it hits, I'm prone to doing it a lot more. Actually.
And he's still doing it a lot more.
Yeah, even his teammates are like, yeah, Daigo's right. There's something about him. Once he sees one hit, he senses blood in the water. So.
How is he finding these ways?
We're
out?
midnight
It seems
now.
like these rounds are playing out so well for Kawano when it comes to positioning, getting the
Let's
hits,
see.
having enough meter to contest boom at certain ranges, and just the normals as well. But
It's
Daigo
supposed to be
fights
at
back
midnight.
every time.
Every single time. You know what the scary thing about it is? The fact that he's trained.
Yeah, or the 1 hour we
to
off
fear the
time.
EX flash kicks, and it really is a 50-50 whether or not he's going to do it.
I know it says an hour here, but I thought we'd be
Right.
done by now.
But do we, though?
Wait, what is it? 5 out of 6 times?
5 for 6.
5 out of 6 times he's at least going to do, well, actually 6 for 6. He's going to do it 6 times.
I mean,
Don't mean he's going to work 6 times.
Maybe he is
wait
1
a
hour.
minute.
Maybe he got an hour
Wait a
left.
minute. Okay. It's going to be huge.
I thought it was gonna be
Out
at
of there.
midnight,
Forces himself out of the corner. I love the usage of the.
or maybe it's after Capcom Cup, like they said it was.
Oh, wow. B-shift to get out of there. That activation on the trigger. Now, I feel like this is when, if you can keep Colleen at bay while
No,
the
everyone-
trigger is active,
1 hour left,
which is very
reveal.
hard to do, might I add. As you can see, Daigo failed
Everyone's
to it.
refreshing the site right now.
You have a lot better chance at survival.
Oh, that could have been a big
No, some
conversion.
people in the
Although I
chat
think
saying
he's got
other
the meter,
things.
So that's going to be really tough. It doesn't matter what your name is. Throw. Kawano now building a good amount of bar off of those parries. Again, not the parries, but you know what I mean. He's building off of parries that whiff. Still another round on the board for game number 4 towards Kawano. Just about a bar and a half. Daigo spending 1 already. EX Boom trying to keep Kawano away. Look at him just chucking away, chipping away.
Yeah, I
at
think
Kawano
they want them
little
to
by
finish
little.
their match first too.
Ooh.
That's why I said I don't know if it's gonna be on Capcom Cup or on here.
Kick.
Hands in the Air Force. He knows all
Somebody
about
said
that.
Tekken versus Cross Street Fighter. That's funny. We were just talking about this earlier. It could be possibly
We
that.
about to see a flash kick just to get through. Yep.
But I mean, anything. I'll take anything,
Half of that
as long as
V-trigger
it's something
already
good
gone.
and meaningful.
Daigo tries to do something here. Tick throw's not going to work out. That's the end of the trigger. Goes for the side switch.
Man.
Daigo ready.
He still managed to jump out.
Oh.
He was
I think
so
you're right. I
excited
think
about
it's
that. So I
after
guess-
this match, guys.
Oh, burning straight. You know what's wild? The fact that Daigo is getting all these anti-airs with just the buttons. No flash kicks.
Oh, he doesn't
no,
need the flash
he
kicks.
did no flash kicks. My man is consistent with the anti-airs. And I know what that's like, right? Because
Time
a
to
lot
see
of times
now.
when you're fighting a guy, you're thinking that they're always going to charge you. Daigo taking the shorter route, so you know what? I'll just take this simple anti-air, reset, and go back to it again. And it's starting to work out. There's only one round away from Daigo getting the tie and making this set something he can definitely win. Sets up the EX Boom again.
Power Stone 3. Somebody said Power Stone 3. Dang, if it's Power Stone 3, that would be
Daigo
nuts.
is hesitating. Kawano trying to steal some space back.
I mean, no, I ain't say Power Stone wasn't a possibility. Don't get it wrong.
Implementing so many
I just think it's kind of a long shot. But Power Stone would be kind of close because they're talking about the Power. They show Power Stone costumes in between the other thing. I think we might have to wait till after this match.
Stopping the startup with a
I think we
boom
might have
with
to.
a standing medium punch. Close to stun. 1 more to go. EX flash kick. That is a no-no. Kawano taking it down. Game number 3 under his belt. Not like this.
Capcom Fighting All Stars 2. I forgot all about that game.
Still awake enough to know that you
That game
can't
actually,
get
for an interesting game, that game actually
And
is
Daigo,
fairly
like we said,
bad though.
no
That'd be kind of
can
interesting if
continue
that's
with
the
these
case.
Flash kicks no matter what. Feels like he can kind of insert his will on anybody, but not Kawano though.
Or
Kawano
basically are
with a
getting something like that.
3-1 at this point.
Correct.
Oh, this is
Closer
getting
to
a
the
lot
announcement.
harder. As
A little
this hill is getting
Genshin
bigger
Impact
now.
Cross
I don't
Street
think
Fighter.
Daigo's
No.
either. I
You
don't
see what it
think
says in the
Daigo's
chat already?
in a
No.
situation.
No, 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 no.
After that, if it does not change, Daigo's going to be in trouble. Plain and simple.
Well, like we said, it is a first to 5 set. These kind of sets really do get.
Everyone
you
says
look at
midnight.
what these
Yeah, I
guys
think it was
prepare
supposed to
for.
come out at midnight.
They knew who they were fighting, and we know that Daigo, once again, outside of the set I mentioned, like Rob said,
Come
it's
on,
really hard
guys.
to beat in a long set. But right now, it's 3-1, and
Getting
Daigo
close.
is looking like his back is on the ropes right now.
All bets are in. What's your guesses, everyone? What's your guesses?
Plus frames for days. Important tech
Okay.
there from
I
Daigo.
don't want to hear it talk.
But and stand light kick to instantly contest, and that's where we've been seeing it. So you see him go to the knee bazooka right there, and almost had like a little counter hit confirmed. Kawano just walking forward, so nothing big coming.
Saturday Night Slam Masters 3. That's hilarious.
Great
That's
post
old
play.
game.
Every time we've seen a situation, Daigo overextends, and we
He's
get
using the low light kick a lot more often, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
The burning straight also not being put to use as much in this round. We did see it get countered, but the low light kick, again, is putting a lot of mileage.
That's on my Sega, not Capcom.
But again, Kawano, he was almost ready with the ice spear. You see the trigger down.
I think we all think it's Street Fighter at this point. It has
You
to.
see how my man Daigo just hopped over like a bull? Toro, like I'm out. Uh-oh, the throws. The throws. Oh, wow.
You're actually
not
needing
yet,
a good amount of damage.
Oh,
Yo,
what the
yes,
heck? Oh, my
you are.
God.
Damn, that's a lot of
Spent it all.
damage.
Spent it all.
I
Boy,
was
was
a
I
little
wrong.
iffy
On the
fence.
side
I
note,
thought
this
it
match
was
is pretty hyped, guys.
a
I'm not
little
gonna
bit
lie.
longer, or it was going to be a stun. But either way, man, Kawano spending that cash. Daigo's going to be doing the same now. Starting things off with the EX Sonic Boom, forcing Kawano little by little towards the wall. Big jump in from Kawano. Perfectly timed against the boom. What a delay on the crouching medium punch counter.
Oh, okay, gets the crush this time. I'm looking for a back throw. Air throw instead. Daigo tries to jump out. Oh, anti-air.
Don't even try to jump at me. Taking out the boom. You see that throw. Oh, boy. Still getting the target combo. Just built up that trigger, by the way. Kawano now at an advantage.
Trigger on both sides available, too. Daigo
Reload the
won't
page.
be able to get the kill, but damage position.
I think y'all right. I think it's gonna be straight after Capcom Cup at this point.
Because
Because it was supposed to be midnight and it's been on here for a minute.
He had to put it out after the target combo. What a backdash there from Daigo jumping in, but nothing. A lot of whiffs on both
Dog
sides.
Stalkers is
Back
not
throw
dead.
now. All the momentum.
Oh.
People talking about Dog Stalkers. Dog Stalkers would be good, man.
Back to it.
Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Oh, wait a minute. There's still meter.
Oh, flash kick.
Oh, no EX, though. That could have been the round. And if he had done the EX, it would have been another round, but he didn't. He's been doing EX on Wake Up the whole game. He didn't do it there, though.
Even at the moment where he could have done it for free with the anti-air, he chose not to do it, Steve. Was it the angle? Did he not want to wait a little bit longer to get that extra damage? I
Maybe it's
don't know.
maybe it is something
Because
about that angle.
it hits 2 times over from like the beginning, midway through. I can't count the frames exactly, but maybe in the tail end he wasn't too sure about it. He still had plenty of time. There isn't really like a normal from Colleen.
This isn't the most like craziest thing to look at staring at this thing.
Still, Daigo again still should have tried it at least. That could have easily been 2 hits to kill.
Also, it's just the fact that
So, Gianna gonna survive?
That's back and forth at this range where he has to look for Sobot, crouching medium punch as well, maybe back fist.
Audio's kind of lagging.
Oh, well. Hopefully this will fix the commercial. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, the audio is kind of lagging a little bit. My audio or the game audio?
It's a double hit at that point. And in this situation, a lot of times I feel like you're playing this game. Are they prepared?
It might be on their end. It might be their end. Actually. I don't think it's me,
And
honestly.
Daigo putting all the chips on the table off of that one that could have killed him.
Wow, the confidence right there.
He's dead.
Oh, no. And set point for Kawano right now to go up and defeat Daigo here at the CPT final. Oh, man.
We're getting closer and closer to the finale, ladies and gentlemen. Can Kawano clutch it out against Daigo to secure the W and become one of the best newcomers to ever do it? Or will Daigo have something else to say as one of the old guards? Legendary old guards, excuse me. Let me put respect on it.
Nice combo here. Gets the flash kick. Still fighting in the middle of the screen here. No whiff punish. Gets the boom. Nice anti-air. And this time going for the throw to switch it up. Knows that Kawano's been going for that counter the last couple times. Kawano's still ready, though. Back to these crouch light kicks up close. EX boom. Throw this time. That strike throw mix-up working out well for Daigo. And still 2 bars.
It's so hard to tell what Daigo wants to do here now. Look at that counter hit conversion.
Wow, and did you see how that series started? Hits the standing medium
Yep.
punch, fakes
Kawano,
out.
you waiting for
That's
Kawano?
exactly what happens, right? You see Kawano kind of like waiting for something big to come out, fakes the boom.
I would
and
like
then
Daigo
switches
take
off
this,
and
but I don't know.
definitely
Daigo has...
Wow,
Oh, he's going to chip him
Kawano
out. He's
and
chipping
the
him out.
trigger is still active, so it doesn't even matter. Daigo spending all that meter to secure that round. This is still set point for Kawano right here.
This could lead to a lot of damage, right? If Kawano gets an opening into EX Parabellum, not only does it fly Guile across the screen, but it deals a hefty amount of damage at the same time, right? This is going to be an important opening for Kawano if he can land it and get into this EX position. Now he's going for some of these counter hits, and Daigo knows it. That's exactly it right there. That's one.
Crouching medium punch.
What happens now?
Daigo getting a little closer to getting his bar back.
Huge intimidation from the fact that Kawano does have it again. Counter hit, just no Parabellum instead.
Target.
Ooh.
V skill 2. Man, I always forget that he's using V skill 2 in this match. Not quick enough. I like the EX to throw off the timing.
If they're not going to show it right now.
Kawano backing up.
I honestly, Evil Blader, I think they're going to,
Daigo. Oh, wow.
they're going to literally wait till after. I guarantee you.
Plastic anyway.
Caught the backdash. Oh,
on anti-air sweep.
Daigo not done
How
yet.
many miles did he just walk?
I don't know, man. You gotta check the Fitbit, bro. Oh, nice. Confirm. Big damage here. Parabellum for the Oki. There's a throw.
Oh, man.
Daigo Umehara brought it back yet again.
Somebody go check on this man, bro. I feel like you can't even go and check on him in his room because you're going to get flash kicked.
This guy is
sir, are you okay? Splash kick. Hey, are you hungry, Daigo? I just wanted a flash kick. Oh, God.
Check his pulse. This guy has ice water in his veins. This guy is not even breathing. He doesn't even blink. This guy has no fear of anyone, towards anyone.
He's been punished multiple times. He's like a little kid, man. You
Still
gotta keep
nothing.
telling him, look, don't play with that. You're going to get hurt. He's like, nah, man, I'm going to keep doing it. You know who I am? Do you know who I am? Say
Who's
my
in
name
charge?
like you mean it. Daigo.
Me or the flash kicks?
Me or the flash
I think
kick.
I'm in charge.
I'm the controller of the flash kick.
No, no one says anything that's going on right
I'm
now.
the controller of the flash kick. The flash kick controller. You know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daigo, again, phenomenal.
I think it's
gotta
literally
say,
after the
he
tournament at
has
this
not
point.
stopped using these flash kicks to save him from these rounds. I will say it could be a sequence of live by the sword or die by the sword.
Well, every situation right now, Kawano is 2 rounds away from taking the set. Daigo cannot lose another match, or that's the end.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to make. Yeah, I think Capcom's doing a smart thing. Wait till their stream is done.
Why would you say that? Why would you put that into the
Because he's not afraid of doing it. He's gonna keep doing it no matter what.
My man, Kawano walking into the booms right now, burning straight, a little slower than the normal you typically put there, but that's when you look for kind of a staggered pressure, maybe a hesitant move. Great.
Talk about the anti-airs, the anti-escape options against Daigo. Kawano just doing a stand jab. And
Oh,
right under.
you gotta blame Epic Games for that one.
Super slick, by the way. Just
They own it now, I think.
Oh, God.
There is a one, sort of a one on PC, but it's not. It's good, but it's not as great as Championship 2 or 2004.
Still ready to break the throw.
You can still play 2004 online though.
Kawano. Activate off the target.
He actually stayed still. He's gonna come now. Kawano, he's not.
Actually, your computer might be able to handle that. That's an old game. Your computer should be able to handle that at least.
Against the Sonic Boom, this guy has got the reaction time. That was ridiculous.
Those young man reactions, bro.
2004 was the best
what a
one.
crouch
Was the first
jab
one.
into EX
I don't like 3 that much.
Parabellum.
3 is a lot slower.
No anti-air. Kawano holding his ground. Daigo trying to fight himself out of this corner.
He walked up to his grill. Jesus. Not even in fear of any of the normals that Kawano has.
Stand light kick into the boom. I like that option instead. I would have loved to have seen that earlier in some games. Stand light kick in the boom.
To be fair, Kawano hasn't really given him that kind of opportunity. He kept it nice and tight. No room for error. EX flash kick. That's one for this round at least.
Oh my God, the V reversal got caught by the EX boom. Air throw to stop the jump. Dash up again. Daigo ready this time. Crouch short.
See him pumping away.
Needs to be careful. That stand light kick, EX Parabellum, is what he loves to do.
Oh, no conversions off of the lights. Daigo was not, I guess he didn't have any charge left.
And you see him throwing out all these feints, all these normals to try to
Ooh.
bait. Oh no, that could have been CA. Just a few more hits. Crouching medium kick.
Oh boy, this is a dangerous situation. Now he has trigger available. Kawano can actually stop Daigo from throwing booms. There it is. No.
Oh.
What? A single hit can do it for both players. No, that's kind of tough.
What?
Oh my goodness, Daigo about to bring it back again.
Kawano still has
Oh
an
my
icicle
God.
spear.
15 seconds. Daigo, why are you jumping back?
Oh my
Spends
God.
the rest of his meter.
Oh!
Oh my! I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my
Daigo brought it back again.
What just happened?
Oh my God.
Daigo's Daigo.
Head's gonna explode.
40 years old, and this guy's still staying strong.
Okay. Clash on the projectiles. Crouching short once again. That range is so important. You can see Kwano has one bar. If he gets a hit, you go straight to the corner.
He is.
Going. It just doesn't stop. Back roundhouse not catching anything. Daigo is feeling himself. Kawano definitely knew it now.
This is what I was talking about. He's staying in that range where he can react. And if Daigo commits to a button or a boom, still able to react. He shift, gets the hit, Daigo in trouble.
And what a cash out against the Gray Life. A big confirm.
You said what happened?
Off of the counter hit. Kawano now can get that Oki situation forward throw again.
Twitch.tv.
Can he do it?
Capcom
Can
Fighters.
he seal it?
In serious trouble right now. Trigger is on the table.
That would have been it.
That was the jab.
Off of the counter hit. Trigger on deck for Daigo.
You
Looking
better
for
be
a
careful
confirm.
with those booms. You got to be so careful with those booms. You see the fake throw just to get a reaction out of Kawano. He doesn't take the bait though. Stand like kick.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
If this EX Vanity step, it's over. That's going to be a lot of damage. Daigo's still reluctant on these booms.
Bro.
Oh my goodness!
He has one more touch though. He needs one more touch to get Kawano into a critical art.
Oh, he gonna do it! Yo! Oh my horror, son!
My God. Oh my God.
Yo!
Daigo, please. I never learned. Like Jay-Z says, I never change. You think I'm going to stop
Okay, let's see
kicking
now.
just
Let's
because you
refresh.
punish me? Ha! Wrong. Wrong, wrong, and wrong again. You can't stop me. I'm Daigo, bro. Check the tapes.
Man,
Okay,
what
nothing
kind of
still.
bust out
Oh my
that
God.
sequence into the low. He conditioned Kawano to stay still, and put
5.
on.
Check the name tag, bro.
Oh,
Check the name tag.
Kawano was shooketh. He was shooketh to his core. He did not even move or press a button in that sequence. He was getting smoked.
Can we talk about some of the things Daigo was doing there, right? Notice that Kawano was on high alert. DEFCON 1, ready to react to any boom that came out. Daigo was so confident playing this range that he knew Kawano would not react to EX Vanity and Fear that would have gotten him through it.
There was
That's
one.
so good.
There was literally one. He preemptively activated the trigger, and it was in the middle of Guile's animation. I thought that was
I
going to be
thought
it.
that was it.
We were both screaming. This
show
is
is
it.
the
This is the
theme
moment.
song.
It's coming. It did not
Yo, Evil
happen.
Blader, I feel your pain.
Went
I know
wrong.
exactly what you mean by that. Like, yo, I just want to see the game. I ain't coming for the
Kawano's
matches.
head.
I just want to see the game.
I gotta
Kawano's
talk
trying to
But at the
figure it
same
out.
day, I
gotta ask
do,
him
Right
I
now.
do
He's taking
Why
a
respect
did he
Daigo.
not blow
especially
that
meeting him in person
all
years
the
ago.
setup of it? There was a
He
time
much respect to
from
him.
the trigger
Much
activation.
respect.
I don't know.
Maybe he ate the input. Maybe that freeze.
The only thing you should be eating is something else, not
I'm
the
just-
input.
Really nice
Think
guy.
about it
Oh my
though, right?
God.
Would you have reacted to that?
Yes!
I don't know, bro.
No, I
really?
wouldn't have.
Really?
No,
I was about to say,
I'm not
damn.
even gonna come close to that stage, so you can't even ask me that. Ask somebody like Punk and Idom. Don't ask me that
Oh
question.
my God.
That's a bad rhetorical.
4-3. Daigo needs another game for us to get a full set. Gets the burning straight early on, and he's going right back to this range where he's crazy to me, feels comfortable, because stuff like that is definitely able to happen if you continue to do that, especially at that range.
Ooh.
Another bad situation, almost half life.
Kawanu's trying to just end this nonsense,
corner.
Oh my
honestly.
God, that's a huge one. That's gonna be close to stun. He's gonna
That
go
is
through
stun.
it.
Whoa!
Kawano
Stun.
not facing
Combo.
one bit, but the match just transpired between the two. Looking to get maybe
It's not gonna kill though.
reset.
You try to get the
Saw the
reset.
scaling there. Kawano choosing to go for a reset.
God.
And once again,
damn.
as stated before, set point for Kawano. What is Daigo going to do? He does have 2 bars of EX, though. There's 2 bars of EX, and we've seen this.
Oh my God! This is a great sequence if you're Kawano. Didn't have the meter to really extend the damage nor push to the corner, but either way, managed to put Daigo there. And look at this. Daigo has to make it up. He has to use some of these booms to create that space, slowly chipping away. Kawano did not have the flash kick after that light kick. What is going on?
Oof. Oof. Look at the normal placement here from Daigo. Knee bazooka got the trade in a small combo to boot. Speaking of, Sobot kick. I
Oh
knew
my
it was coming.
goodness.
A couple of more.
The waiting game, guys. Be right back.
Is on deck. He's not looking to spend it to kind of punish the Sonic Boom. I think he wants to do it off of a hit. He's looking for it a lot more now. You can see the back roundhouses being the catalyst for that trigger, but Daigo's not going to give it to him.
Daigo getting a lot more confident in his footsteps.
Ugh.
It's so tough. It's so tough. Daigo's still
Actually,
willing
since
to
we're
throw out
doing
these
this
moves.
nonsense, let me do this while I'm thinking.
So let's just say you're Daigo, right? You cash out. Uh-oh.
You
Hits
don't.
the
You get hit by
confirm.
this jab, hit to the
I'm feeling
confirm.
this is gonna be
Oh.
big.
If you get another hit, you cashing out because it's going to get the kill, right? Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I agree. Steve.
Active. Oh!
Oh, is he stunned again?
He's not stunned. He's not stunned.
He is
I was
stunned.
hella wrong.
That's gonna be it. Kawano takes down Daigo. There's no way he's gonna drop a combo like
There
that.
it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new guard takes out the legend in the Japan exhibition of a lifetime. That was momentous. That was ridiculous. That was excellent. That was the best Street Fighter V we could have ever asked for.
Look, I don't ask for much, man. I just be wanting my Street Fighter to be amazing, my fighting games to be enjoyable, everybody watching at home to have a good time. Guys, please, I want you to make some noise in the chat. That was our final exhibition match here for the Capcom Pro Tour season
Here we go.
finale
That's it.
2021. Yo, I appreciate you guys hanging out.
Here we
with
go,
us. I hope
guys.
you really enjoyed those sets because that's the highest pinnacle of Street Fighter V that you can see in the world at this point. And these
Here we
regions are
go.
represented so wonderfully. So if
Here
you
we
are
go.
and live in any one of these regions, I want you guys to know it's been a pleasure seeing you this year.
Here we
this
go,
season,
Danny.
Evolve your game and get introduced
Hold your
to all
butts.
the new players from these regions,
Yes.
these amazing sets, and every one of the productions that actually contributed to it. I really love to see this come from fighting games, especially when it's something like
said what,
Street Fighter
Go?
has led the charge for so many years.
We've seen a lot of people come and go into the scene, but I'll tell you what, man, fighting games are forever, to be honest
That's true.
with you. I mean, to be honest, I think the amount of talent that has come through
on,
from each and
guys.
every one of these scenes really is a testament to the fact that everybody can pick this game up
Yeah.
and be at this stage, right?
Street
This is
Fighter
really
6
the
rollback
complicated
netcode,
discipline, but
guys?
for the
That's
most
what we're
part,
going for?
We have that community to help.
That's what
you.
we going
The
for?
fighting game community has stuck with each other
Yes,
through crazy times, right? 2020, even 2021, even in the beginning.
Everyone
of
said, "Who cares?"
2020,
Everyone on the stream is like, "Who cares?"
big
Trailer,
things like that.
please.
So again, we do appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. We got to throw it back to the analysts to hear their word from this crazy exhibition towards the end.
Don't give me the analyst. I want the trailer.
All right. Wow,
I like
what a
y'all and
fight
stuff, but-
right there. That
What was that?
it was
Man.
threatening to run away, and then Daigo teased it a little bit, but not. for long
Danny, we're
enough
waiting for this
as
countdown
Kawano
for
ended
Capcom's
up
new reveal.
taking it.
We're waiting.
Talk a little bit about the match, but stick around. Stick around. Why don't you stick around for a little while? We'll see how things go. Let's talk about exactly what happened here. Nephew, you play one of these characters here. You play the winning character here. You said that this was a bad matchup. Can you talk about what happened here?
Look, even though Daigo won 3 games, I felt like that was very dominant from Kawano. I felt like 90% of the time was just him walking Daigo down to the corner with those medium punches and heavy punches and just confirming them all into EX hands. And then anytime Daigo tried to jump out of the corner or try anything,
Oh, they're definitely waiting this mess
a couple
out.
times when Daigo was in the range to jump over him, he had like a jab and then a dash under or like a sweep,
Yeah.
as I was talking about before, into the EX hands. So he really had all the answers in terms of just controlling the neutral. And the rounds that Daigo did, the games that Daigo did win, like were off of crazy comebacks.
I think when you say crazy,
12:30. It's almost 12:30. I wouldn't say it's 1 o'clock.
another word for Ume flash kick. Yeah, I said it. A lot of people say, "Oh, I feel like if I do it, then I'm a scrub. But if Daigo does it, then are you sure? Are you sure that it was that good? Yes, I'm sure that it was that damn good. This is the thing, you guys. I feel like a lot of people, the people they're comparing it to, are in a ranked match with nothing but some LP on the line and a chance to try to make their favorite streamer salty in a one and done, and they do some wild wake up DP. Daigo is in these spots playing for a lot of money or playing in front of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people, Evos and whatever it may be, and is just fully expressing himself. The amount of comebacks that he had there were just out of this world, man. And I really think that he showed why he's the GOAT, even in a loss. That's my honest opinion. As far as Kawano, man, like that. This is what makes people great. A lot of people talk about opportunities and the fact that people aren't that willing to pass the torch. And I agree.
Oh
that
my
we
goodness,
see
guys.
that generally speaking, we are tied to our heroes of
Just give me the game.
So it's
Give
gonna
me
be
what they
hard
want.
to say someone is like nicer than Daigo and so on and so forth. But when you do get opportunities like this, opinion doesn't matter. That goes all out of the door.
Well, you watching it
The
too?
speculation, the analysis, and all of that doesn't matter. Kawano took his destiny into his own hands right here, faced up against a demon of his specifically, and the most famous Street Fighter player, if not fighting game player in the world.
Basically.
And he has a dominant victory. That was amazing.
Marine, what'd you notice?
Man, yeah, wow, like I'm honestly very, very speechless because of how Kawano was still very consistent even from previous tournaments against Daigo, especially Japan 3. But he was able to win against Daigo, and there's like so many things that I've kind of like pinpointed where we saw that Daigo tried to kill Kawano with that back kick.
Oh yeah, the reverse toe bar.
yeah.
That was sick.
He tried to do that again, but Kawano was ready for that. He was so ready for the back kick or anything that will come to his way.
Scotty, I agree. They've been holding the viewers hostage. I
You
mean Gamio, sorry, Gamio. I believe. By the way, if you're new to the channel, if you like what you're watching, please like and subscribe to the channel.
Like one of his fans did, where he's like, "Oh,
Doing fine, man. Welcome aboard.
It's really cool." And then we saw
Welcome for
Kawano
joining
do
the
it
Jank Nation today.
and it's like, you know, anyone can do it. And of course, Daigo just doing the Ume flash kick.
We're waiting.
Anyone can do that. It's not just.
We're not afraid to use violence. Everyone,
the chat's trying to fight
It's
Capcom.
totally fine if you do it. If you
Yo.
mess up, that's totally fine. You're committed to what you want to do. It's not a bad feeling at all. So again, both matches between
How you doing,
Kawano and
man?
Daigo, chef's kiss.
That's all cool.
Definitely chef's kiss.
You know, at the end of the day, I mean, y'all already covered everything about the match, but I just want to.
I love how he's like, y'all know everything. I just want to see the trailer. Give us the trailer. That's basically what he said in English.
You know, guard. He's a young buck. He really got into it when he saw Tomomichi. When he saw his favorite player, one of his favorite players, I guess. He saw Daigo put the work in. You know what I'm saying?
Let me double check.
And he
Just in case we
fire
get in trouble.
passion. And
You gotta double check. The refresh.
Was able to grasp victory against Daigo in this
Just in
hot
case.
right here. And not only that, multiple tournaments. And I think what's so
You're
beautiful
welcome,
about
by the
that
way.
that
You are
guard
welcome.
passion, that
I
will
try to greet people with
to
respect
be
when we
good.
jump on there.
That
Know who they are.
real will. I'm not talking about posturing on Twitter and things like that, like, oh, all this stuff like that. When you stop making dumb excuses, when you stop saying you can't do this, when you watch other people do that, you understand? When you start looking reality and stuff and take the game for what it is, you can achieve something great. Yeah. And that's not only for the game, that's obviously in life, but you see it being implemented right here. And I don't know
In
Kawano.
5 minutes?
I don't know him personally, but I
Think
feel
5
like
minutes?
I'm a little emotional seeing him get this victory. See how much I know how much it means to him because we followed his journey, and that's also the great thing about fighting games: the stories that are evolving, the stories that happen here, the fact that he watched that person and was inspired, and now, years later, beats him in a set dominantly. Dominantly. That's
Give me what I want.
why fighting games are so great.
Well said.
I love that for a while at least, you could get this great sense of Daigo's personality.
I like his Bison shirt. I kinda
He
want that.
expresses himself so well through the characters that he chooses. It's always been like that. And his guile really lets him do that. Obviously, he ends up losing here, but nevertheless, you can get the sense of his willingness to take risks. You can get the sense of his willingness to play with his own space.
GG.
And very cool to see that
Oh,
personality in
man.
there. But I also feel the same way about Kawano's Colleen. The way that he plays that character, I definitely get a sense of his willingness to challenge and his sort of fearlessness in some of these situations, willing to jump in ranges, willing to pressure. Even though you talked about this Ume flash kick, guess what, dude? Not all those worked out.
Yeah,
and
most of them might have been
most of,
flawed.
yeah, I mean, look, a lot of them did not. It did not throw Kawano off of his game. He was certain enough about his game plan that he went right back to it.
Yeah, his confidence, man, in his game plan. I feel like when you put someone into the corner, it's so calming that you can start smelling the blood in the water.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing is, instead, what he would do is actually cage him.
Oh,
This is actually
man.
something where I'm
I think
trying to
Capcom's literally pointing at them like, drag it out, drag it out. Capcom's like pointing in the background, drag it out, drag it out,
for example,
drag it out.
You have me in a corner a lot of times, but then you're trying to
Make it longer,
press a button,
drag it out.
end up jumping out, or you end up getting hit him. And that's just a very common thing that I believe that happens. But with Kawano, instead of just
I hope they actually show gameplay, not a trailer. They better give us gameplay.
And safe.
I'll take a trailer too, but it better be gameplay.
That right there was just absolutely amazing play from Kawano there.
Nephew, can you give me some final thoughts on?
No, don't give him final thoughts. We don't
I
need
think
your
it was
final
a
thoughts.
Great celebration.
But he's the last person, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Throughout the year, you know, we've had our CPTs events, multiple of them.
Let me double check just to make sure.
And having the chance to just have another opportunity to
Oh, they're
play,
freaking trolling hard.
for money, for some pride, was a great thing to see from everyone.
Man, I feel like this is just honestly just symbolic of how far the FGC has come. Of course, David, you know a lot, even more than I would for just how long that you have been here. But I just gotta say, just thank you to you and all of the OGs and legends, the production teams, the sponsors, and of course, most importantly, because none of this exists without just all of the fans and everything, bro. Like this is really just amazing how far everything has come with the FGC, and hopefully things are only going to go to new and amazing heights.
Yeah, what a journey. Seriously, what a journey. And like, I'm so thankful to be part of a great community and everyone else here. And I know like these are
Even
some
he, look
trying
at his
times,
face.
and I really hope
Even
that
he
you guys
looking
at
at his
home are
just
doing
showing a
safe
trailer.
or well and healthy. And I'm really, really happy that you're able to watch this awesome stream. Like, we had a bunch of CPTs that we went through, and now we're finally here. Again, guys, thank you so much for staying for the ride and just being so awesome. Hope you guys are well.
All I gotta say is, these events remind me, the CBT as well, being able to interact with the community, the reaches and things like that, what makes the FGC so great. So I hope we can keep doing this year and year.
Yeah, I mean, awesome event, of course. Thanks so much to everybody for watching. Thanks to everybody behind the scenes. There's a whole crew of folks who are here. There's a bunch of cameras that are looking at us right now, and those are actually piloted by human beings. Thanks to everybody doing that, and everybody behind the scenes in every other way as well. Look, as we come to a close on this Street Fighter V CPT 2021
Okay, here we go.
Just reflect a little bit on the
Here we go,
fantastic
guys.
season and a thrilling series. Well, the excitement is not over. You will want to stick around. Let me introduce a couple of announcements from Capcom.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go, guys. Oh, we got some. Here we go.
Did he say couple?
Oh, yeah, he said a couple. 30. Okay, guys, it's Street Fighter. That's Darkstalkers. They're showing it. Oh no! Don't tell me. They didn't forget Darkstalkers, guys. Rare Earth. Don't tell me Capcom Fighting Jam 2. Don't tell me. That was Vampire. Oh, they're remembering these games. They didn't forget their IPs. Shin, that's a Cyberbots. They're remembering all their games. I know, but even though it's a compilation, that means there's a possibility all these might be involved in. They don't show this without reason. Red Earth? Oh my god, we were just talking about this earlier. Here we go.
Uh-oh, Pokemon.
That's Street Fighter 2, the new challenger. The anniversary edition. They're just showing all the stuff they've done over the years. Pocket Fire, yeah. This is big. This is big for them to do all this. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. The puzzle version. Official art. Concept art. So are all these included in their big thing? Enhanced feet. Wait, all these games are... Oh, this is a game pack. All these games going to be online? Oh, this is going to be a game pack. Yo! No, I thought they were just showing it. This is going to be a game pack. All online play for all... Yo! I'll take this. I mean, I want something new, but I'll take this too. At least they didn't forget their old titles. Capcom Fighting Collection. Obviously, this is Capcom. Yo, Capcom Fighting Collection. But they say a couple announcements. Capcom Fighting Collection. Let's go.
Holy shit.
Yo. Wait, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Yeah, a couple.
Oh, it's 6. It's 6. That's 6. That's got to be 6. The sale. That's 6.
Oh, yeah, like I said.
Yo.
All right.
Luke,
You
this
ready?
is 6. The one with the beard's Ryu. The other one's Luke. I know the audio's a little bad, but my bad, guys. There's a stream.
Definitely 6.
Oh, they didn't show no gameplay.
They got you. Yeah, 6, yeah.
So we were right about 6, guys. Ah. That's still hype, though. We didn't get gameplay, but at least it shows what Ryu looked like. Yo. I mean, it was more than I expected. Definitely more than I expected. I mean, they didn't give us a new Darkstalkers game, but it's in there. I'll live with that. That's better than nothing. Yo. Yo. So we did get, so this summer. So we gotta wait till like June, July, guys. So we did get Street Fighter 6. I can live with that. I mean, they did something right. But I'm excited for the game, but until I see gameplay, I will not be satisfied yet, guys. That's the biggest thing. Now I think I'm officially assuming this is on their site now. Yeah, that might be it though. That might be it though. But I hope y'all hype about it though. I hope y'all liked it. That was sick. That was sick, but at the end of the day, that was a good stream. That was cool. It was hype. I'm very excited. Vampire State, Gym Heroes, all that stuff. That is pretty good. That was pretty good. So now we can say goodbye to this Capcom clock now, because now it's officially done, guys. But I hope y'all excited. I hope y'all excited just as much as I am about it. If you're new to the channel, by the way, please like and sub to the channel. Is this even on the front page yet? Oh, this is not even on their front page yet, though. So I guess tomorrow we'll see this on the front page of Capcom and everything. I'm assuming. Yeah, they're not even talking about it yet. Luke is on the front page, so yeah. So they're all right. Luke. Now we know that Luke was confirmed as the character prerequisite and everything. We definitely confirmed that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subbing this week. We will be uploading videos all this week. Streaming on Saturday, maybe Thursday or Friday and whatnot. But stay tuned. Thank you for your support. And I'll see you soon. We definitely got to talk more about this, guys. Stay janky. Peace.